Namaste, beloved. I'm Alana Fairchild, and welcome to this playful introduction to the Mandala of the Madonna. What is that? The mandala is a symbol, it's a reality, it's an opportunity for us to connect at a subtle and very powerful level with an entire universe of the deity. What that means is the reality of the divine mind, the universal heart, enlightened wisdom, the part of us and the expression of consciousness that is about wholeness, that is about spiritual realization, that is about the presence of goodness and grace and protection and love in us, in our lives, and in our world. When we connect with this idea of the Madonna, we're connecting with our beautiful Mother Mary as a universal form of the divine feminine that emanates through particular spiritual traditions. She's associated most strongly with Christianity, but there's references to her in Judaism and Islam. So there is this sense of beauty and even a potential for universality with Our Lady. And I personally find her also connected to the goddess Tara from the Buddhist tradition and the Hindu tradition. So she's kind of touching base across a number of places and cultures and peoples. And what does that mean? It means that regardless of which way we might find our path to her, she is eternally and universally connected to the hearts of all beings. She is our divine mother. She has one child, which is all of us, you and me and every other being. We're all there. So the mandala of the Madonna is this connection to the divine feminine, to the universal mother, and have a think for a moment about what that might mean. The mothering energy is this holding and containing energy that births in the form of Our Lady. What does it birth? The Christ energy. What is the Christ energy? It is the fulfillment of a spiritual promise, a divine blessing that corrects where human free will has gone amok. As it does, we make mistakes, we're figuring things out. We weren't born to be perfect. We were born to make progress. We were born to create. We were born to figure stuff out. That's what we're doing. Sometimes we need a corrective hand when we've just gone too far off the path and can't bring ourselves back. And there's no judgment around that. It's just an understanding that things have gone awry. It's not gone well. It needs to be corrected, realigned, perhaps we would say. So there is this sense of Our Lady as the Virgin, the Madonna, the Divine Mother is actually helping us to birth that realignment. So this little exercise can be used as your own kind of micro divine realignment whenever you need it. It's a short exercise. I will go into more depth on this with a longer exercise, and you can click on relevant links and so forth below to find out more about that. But for now, I just wanted to give you this gift of a beautiful little mandala of the Madonna, a sense of a pattern or a structure in an etheric way that you can connect with to really pull yourself into her reality. And that reality is your true nature, your original essence. Think about, again, this idea of the birthing. It's bringing the baby forth. What does the baby symbolize? The original self, the unconditioned, untainted, just original self that's coming through with these particular karmic imprints and tendencies from these particular parents with a destiny to fulfill, something it needs to be, realize, become, express. So when we're connecting with this mothering energy, we're really bringing ourselves back to what is our original nature. If we step out of the reality that's been conditioned by our many experiences and the various mind streams and emotional fluctuations that are happening in the collective at any given moment, we step into this reality, this mandala that has more purity, that has more truth. It restores us, strengthens us, because when we're in our truth and our real nature, we are in our strongest state of balance and steadiness and resilience. So when we're in that space, we can create, we can come from that authentic place, and in there gain more clarity, know how to deal with the various energies that are going on maybe in our lives or in our world, and know how to come from that place of truth, spiritual truth and authenticity, to really deliver a message, to deliver our expression, to make choices, to simply show up and live our lives in a way that is in harmony with that truth. And when we do that, we increase the divine presence in us. And when we do that, because we are part of one ecosystem, one human race, one connected planet, because humanity is connected to Earth in a profound way. We're not separate, as much as it may seem like that sometimes. We're not. So when we come from that place of divinity and strength within us, then the whole system is strengthened with that divine presence. We begin to turn it around. So instead of going off the rails, we're on the path. So that's what this is for. So let's just spend a few minutes together just connecting with this. So just taking a moment, allowing yourself to bring your awareness into your heart space. And just in that heart space, perhaps focusing on something that you're grateful for. Could be the smallest thing, it doesn't really matter, but might be the fact that you have awareness and the capacity to do spiritual practice. That's a sign of enormous blessing in this and other lifetimes that has led you to this place, to this ability that you have. So feeling that presence in your heart of gratitude and allowing it to flower or bloom or radiate golden light and love from your heart like a sun shining, that gratitude, letting it fill you. Perhaps you become aware of other things that you're grateful for, allowing that energy to continue to grow. As you become filled with that energy, imagine that you are completely enveloped with a beautiful golden light. And it rises up through the top of your head and flows down on either side of you, before you and behind you, and moves deep into the earth underneath your feet, and then flows up through the central channel again, out to the crown of the head, where it becomes a crown of golden light with 5 points. And imagine at each of those points there is a different colored gem. And those gems may align with what I guide you through now, or they may be different. Just trust your process. So just being aware of this beautiful golden light, the crown at your head made of this golden energy, and the spaciousness in your heart. And we call for the beautiful presence. We invite the loving warmth of Our Lady Mother Mary, our universal Madonna of divine love and wisdom. We ask for your presence and your blessing, your protection, your assistance now and in all ways for the benefit of all beings. May your blessings flow to us, and through that blessing, may we benefit others. Just feeling your heart steady, connected to the breath. Becoming aware that this beautiful crown of light starts to be vitalized. You may like to imagine that there is a stream of pure white light that holds all the colors flowing from the center of the universe in through the center of the top of your head, through the center of that crown, down in your heart, shining with light. And through this light, really receiving the presence of Our Lady. There's been tension or holding in the heart. Imagine exhaling and just letting that go. Having this sense that the way we see the world, especially when it becomes stuck in pain or distress, confusion or doubt, is just one particular view, and not even the most realistic view. It might be very familiar, but it's not necessarily true. So allowing ourselves now in the beginning of this mandala to shift our view, to just let go of our attached preconceived notions about things, and bringing our awareness fully into this divine stream of light that is now just bubbling up beautifully, generously, lightly in the heart. And from that awareness, we then extend our awareness to become aware of just a really beautiful, deep, dark sapphire blue shining at one of the tips of the crown at your head. Shining that blue light until all around you and all through you there is a sapphire blue light sparkling and gleaming and washing through, giving you a sense of inner spiritual stability. Just let that happen for a moment. allowing there to be more spaciousness. And then when you're ready, from that sapphire blue, you become aware of a beautiful gleaming emerald green, beautiful gem on another tip of this crown of energy at your head. And that beautiful gem of emerald green emanates green light, sparkling and vibrant, washing through you and all around you, giving a cleansing energy and a sense of movement, of shifting that which may have become stuck or stagnant. Just letting that happen for a moment in your awareness. You may see this or feel it or just hold the intention. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And becoming aware now from that emerald green gem that there's a shift to a beautiful clear quartz gem. It shines a radiant white light and it washes through you and all around you. It may hold all of the rainbows of colors in it, just allowing it to flow. And having this sense that it brings you comfort and peace and gives you a sense of nourishment, like drinking water if you've been thirsty. Giving you a sense of reassurance and relief. Allow the mind to become softer if it's been holding on to stress in the blessing of this beautiful energy, and then becoming aware from that crystal clear quartz, shifting to a beautiful, luscious red ruby gem, the top of this crown shining sparkling red light, gleaming, glowing, flushing through you, all around you. That beautiful red light bringing warmth and love and a sense of energy and fullness and yet spaciousness. Sense of not having to hold on to anything. Feeling a deep compassion and passion without being overwhelmed by it. Having it as a sense of direction and motivation rather than grasping or fear. Just allowing for that red light to deflect any negativities now thoroughly and completely, and allowing you to feel stable in attracting and magnetizing all good things. Letting that red light fill your mind, your body, your soul, your heart. Just gently allowing, and then finally becoming aware of a beautiful golden yellow citrine stone in the last of the 5 peaks of this crown of subtle energy at your head. And it radiates a very joyful, positive yellow light, sparkling golden flecks, abundance, prosperity, grounding, stability, resilience, generosity, openness, sense of wisdom and contentment, a sense of confidence, and a sense of trust as this energy washes through you, strengthens you, blesses you, mind, body, and soul. And just allowing this to happen, noticing perhaps a feeling of being present, and perhaps even without knowing why, a sense of certainty that begins to arise within you, a sense that somehow, without you having to know how, you believe that things are going to work out in the best way, in a way that brings you fulfillment, in a way that helps you to help others. You just know, because that is the way that spirit works. And you feel that connection, that truth, that this is part of you, that spirit is part of you, and you are part of spirit. So feeling that sense of that beautiful energy. And now finally, you can imagine that that crown above your head is just radiating out rays of light, any and every color that you like, shining in all directions, all dimensions, just sharing this reality of this mandala of the Madonna, this universe of Our Lady that is founded in these principles and these blessings. Really feel how this is your reality. feeling it around you. If there have been lesser realities impinging, realities of fear or doubt, realities of distress and past pain continuing forever, allowing those realities to be softened and even dissolved in this stronger spiritual light of Our Lady. Just feel yourself now with that beautiful light, and allowing that light now to form a cloak of light around you. Whatever color feels good. Might be more than one color layered on the inside and the outside, but allowing that to wrap around you, really sensing that this seals in the blessing, allows you to feel connected and stabilized in this reality. Just becoming aware again of your heart space and perhaps the feeling of gratitude. You may notice that there are other things that you feel grateful for right now. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you're doing this work, that you're taking care of your energy and aiming to be conscious and creative as a cell in the greater human family. We're all cells in this great body of humanity and our Earth Mother. I'm just grateful for you. It's feeling whatever you're grateful for. And just honoring your courage in showing up in a time of great transition, being in a human life and living it from your heart and with all your wisdom as much as you can. So beautiful. And just feeling that connection now to the here and now, the flow of the breath and the warmth of your blood, maybe the air on your skin or the weight of your clothing on your skin. Allowing yourself to come back fully present to the here and now. And in your own time, when you're ready, just opening your eyes. Our beloved Mother, Madonna, Mother Mary, dearest Universal Mother, I ask for special blessings for these beloveds. May they feel your love and presence with them whenever they need it. May they know that you are with them always. May we all understand your love and your guidance in our hearts and our lives. And may we live with trust and wisdom and courage to fulfill our most beautiful destinies for the spiritual benefit of all beings. So be it. So much love from my heart to yours, dear ones. Namaste.